Hello everyone, today we're going to be taking a look at one of my favorite figs I have in my chug line. It is the 2006 Classics Jetfire. Really awesome fig. Now he's a Voyager class. What I love about this fig is the fact that he's a nice blend between old and new. As you know, the original Jetfire came out in the 1985 series and was actually a Bandai product. Hasbro was able to get the rights to include it into the Transformers line, but with the whole situation with Harmony Gold and it being a Bandai product, we're never going to see a reissue of that particular mold of Jetfire. So Hasbro and Takara did a great job giving us this mold right here. I think it's a nice blend between the original and a new take on what Jetfire would look like. And they also included a little bit of the character from the G1 cartoon Skyfire in there and some of the design, especially like in the front portion here of the jet plane. So very nice looking. It's got a great color scheme. It's got the classic thruster pack here. The wings do move just like the original, and it's a really, nicely looking souped up jet mode. It's got nice landing gears here. It's got a ton of weaponry, and if you want more, you can pull back on these red bits here, and it releases these spring-loaded cannons, so you can have a little more weapons and whatnot. But a really nice added feature is the fact that you can have it in a non-powered up form, where you're just going to take off these bits. Alright, here's Jetfire in his non-powered up jet mode. Very nice looking F-14 Tomcat. I really do like the fact that Hasbro Takara gave us this alternative alt mode. It's very, very nice. They could have just as well kept the backpack on there, molded it on, and, called it good. But I do like this. And I'm surprised that, Harmony Gold didn't decide to sue over this design, because, this looks like a Valkyrie also, but, I don't know. From here, it's really easy to transform into his robot mode. What we're going to do first is kind of collapse that, retract the landing gear, like so. And what we're going to do next is kind of just separate the back piece from the legs, extend the legs, or actually take the arms off the legs because they're pegged in. Extend the legs down, open up the feet, take the front portion of the plane, kind of separate the front end, open this up, and kind of spin it down. And this is actually the helmet. I'm actually going to take that off for right now, and we'll get to that in a second. Rotate his head around, like so. Rotate his arms up. Push these bits up. Hold that in. Push that down. Tip those around. Rotate his wings up. There's a little peg on the back here. It's going to plug into this hole right here. And we have Jetfire all transformed. And again, like I mentioned before, Takara Hasbro went with a kind of Skyfire mix with Jetfire look, which I absolutely do like. I love the head sculpt there. He's got some nice light piping. Very nice looking robot mode also. And again, you can have him in this mode, or you can have him in the powered up mode, which we'll get to here in a second. Articulation, he's got quite a bit. He's got rotation in the arms, but unfortunately it is hindered by the back piece of the wing, so he can't go around 360 degrees, but he can go in and out at the shoulder. Does have a elbow joint, swivel at the elbow, swivel at the wrist. Head's on a ball joint, can go up, side to side, can't really go down. Legs can go forward, back, in and out at the hip. It's got a knee joint, it's got a swivel at the knee also, so very posable. Now we can take his weapons here, if you like. You can take the two halves that we saw on the jet mode, and you can just plug them together. And then you get his patented gun that we see actually in the G1 cartoon for Skyfire, which is really nice. And so you can just have him like that. But he looks really nice with the added little bits here. So you take these pieces right here, they'll become his little gauntlet missile launchers, and they do fire. So. And they're just a little blue translucent missile here. They'll just plug into the side of his arms there. The backpack is kind of a pain to get on. You have these little black bits right here. There's a little tab on the back, and you just kind of pop it on, but I always feel like I'm going to break it every time I try and get it on here. Alright, finally got it on there. And now we can just take the helmet that we saw before, pop it over his head, and now he is in his powered up robot mode, which is really sweet. And if you want, like we saw in his jet mode, you can give him some more weaponry here and give him these nice little shoulder cannons. Very sweet looking. Everything about it is really nice. This, like I said, this is one of my favorite chug figs, I guess, if you want to call it. Very, very cool. Now, there are variations of this mold that you can get out there. This came out in 2006. There was a 2007 BotCon exclusive Dreadwind. There was also Treadbolt from the Universe line. And then in 2008, he was released in the Henkei series as Skyfire, and he has more of a nicer paint scheme, but it's more in his show accuracy from what he looks like actually in the G1 cartoon, which is really cool. And then in 2010, we actually got a Dark Skyfire, which is kind of cool, or people call it the Shattered Glass Jetfire. So there's also that version you can get. And this is a very nice alternative, since we'll never get the original Bandai G1 Jetfire ever again. I think this is a really cool, nice modernized version of the character. We see this in the comic books now, so very, very sweet. So if you're into the Chug line and you don't have Jetfire, definitely pick up this mold. Very sweet. And yeah, that's about it. So thanks for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it again. Stay tuned for more. Take care, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.